Ireland. A small island on the edge of Europe, but a country with a story bigger than its size. A land where dramatic cliffs meet the wild Atlantic Ocean, where ancient castles stand silently among endless green landscapes, where traditional music still fills local villages, where myths, legends, history, and nature come together to create one of the most magical destinations on Earth. For thousands of years, Ireland has inspired poets, writers, explorers, and travelers. But what makes Ireland truly special is not only its famous landmarks, it is the feeling you experience when you travel through this incredible island. The sound of waves crashing against ancient cliffs, the sight of mist covering mountain valleys, the warmth of people welcoming strangers like old friends, and the feeling that every road leads to another unforgettable discovery. But before visiting Ireland in 2026, there are important things every traveler should know. Because Ireland is not just Dublin. It is not just castles. It is not just green fields. The real Ireland is hidden in its coastal roads, small villages, historic towns, and untouched landscapes. So today, we are going to explore the complete Ireland Travel Guide 2026, including the best places to visit, hidden gems, travel costs, transportation, food, culture, safety, best time to visit, common mistakes, and the real Ireland beyond Instagram. Because Ireland is not simply a destination, it is an experience. Now, let's begin. Located in the northwestern part of Europe, Ireland is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean. Its landscape is completely different from many European countries. Instead of massive cities and crowded tourist areas, Ireland offers dramatic coastlines, rolling green hills, ancient ruins, peaceful lakes, and charming villages. The country has a deep Celtic heritage that goes back thousands of years. Ancient monuments, traditional music, legends, and Irish language still connect modern Ireland with its past. One of the first things travelers notice about Ireland is how powerful nature feels here. The weather can change quickly. A sunny morning can become a rainy afternoon, but that changing atmosphere is exactly what creates Ireland's unique beauty. Now, let's begin our journey in Dublin. Dublin, the capital city of Ireland and the cultural heart of the country. Dublin is a city where history and modern life exist together. Founded by Vikings more than 1,000 years ago, the city has transformed into one of Europe's most vibrant capitals. Walk through the historic streets. Visit Trinity College, one of Ireland's most famous universities. Inside, you will find the legendary Book of Kells, an ancient manuscript created by Celtic monks over 1,000 years ago. Explore Dublin Castle, walk along the River Liffey, visit historic neighborhoods, and experience traditional Irish music in local pubs. But Dublin's biggest attraction is not only its buildings, it is its atmosphere, the conversations, the music, the friendly people, and the feeling that every street has a story. Now, let's leave the capital and explore Ireland's legendary landscapes. Travel west to the Cliffs of Moher, one of the most famous natural wonders in Europe. These enormous cliffs rise more than 200 meters above the Atlantic Ocean. Standing here, you understand why Ireland's landscapes have inspired generations. The endless ocean, the powerful wind, the dramatic coastline, and the sound of waves below create a moment that many travelers never forget. But remember, the weather here can change quickly. Always bring a jacket, even during summer. Now, let's visit Galway, a city that represents the soul of traditional Ireland. Galway is famous for its colorful streets, street musicians, art scene, and authentic Irish culture. Unlike some European cities that feel heavily commercialized, Galway still feels connected to local life. Walk through the Latin Quarter, enjoy traditional music, visit local markets, taste fresh seafood, and experience the relaxed rhythm of Western Ireland. Galway is also the perfect base for exploring some of Ireland's most wild landscapes. Now, let's discover the Wild Atlantic Way, one of the world's most spectacular coastal routes. Stretching for thousands of kilometers along Ireland's western coastline, this journey takes travelers through dramatic cliffs, hidden beaches, fishing villages, mountain landscapes, and some of the most beautiful scenery in Europe. A road trip through the Wild Atlantic Way is not just transportation, it is the adventure itself. Now, let's travel to Killarney. Located in County Kerry, Killarney is surrounded by some of Ireland's most beautiful natural landscapes. Explore Killarney National Park, visit Mochras House, see the peaceful lakes, walk through ancient forests, and discover waterfalls hidden among mountains. This region is also famous for the Ring of Kerry, a scenic route considered one of Europe's greatest road trips. Now, let's travel north to the Giant's Causeway, a natural wonder created millions of years ago by volcanic activity. Thousands of unique stone columns form a coastline like nowhere else in the world. But Ireland adds another layer of mystery. According to ancient legend, these rocks were created by the giant Finn McCool. This combination of science and mythology represents something special about Ireland, a place where history and imagination are always connected. Now, let's discover Ireland's hidden gems. Because many tourists make one mistake. They only visit famous attractions. But the real magic of Ireland exists beyond the crowded attractions. Visit the Aran Islands, where traditional Irish culture remains strong. Explore Dingle Peninsula, a beautiful coastal region with incredible scenery. Discover Connemara, a wild landscape of mountains, lakes, and stone walls. Travel to Donegal, one of Ireland's most underrated destinations. Visit small villages, talk with locals, and experience the slower side of Irish life. Because the best memories often come from places you did not plan to visit. Now, let's talk about Irish food. Many people think Irish food is only potatoes, but Ireland has a rich culinary tradition. Try Irish stew, a traditional dish made with meat and vegetables, fresh Atlantic seafood, soda bread, boxty, traditional potato pancakes, shepherd's pie, local cheeses, and famous Irish breakfast. Ireland is also known for its pub culture, where food, music, and conversation create a unique social experience. A traditional Irish pub is not just a place to drink, it is a place where stories are shared. Now, let's talk about Irish culture. Ireland has one of the strongest cultural identities in Europe. Traditional music remains an important part of daily life. Storytelling has been passed through generations. Irish literature has produced some of the world's greatest writers, and festivals celebrate everything from history to music. But perhaps the most famous part of Irish culture is hospitality. Many travelers say the people are one of the biggest reasons they return. Now, let's discuss transportation. Ireland is easy to explore, but choosing the right transportation matters. Major cities are connected by trains and buses. Dublin has excellent public transportation. However, if you want to discover hidden villages, coastal roads, and remote landscapes, renting a car is often the best option. A road trip allows you to stop whenever you see a beautiful view. Remember, Ireland drives on the left side of the road, and some rural roads can be narrow. Now, let's discuss Ireland Travel Budget 2026. Ireland is not the cheapest European country, especially compared to Eastern Europe, but with smart planning, you can enjoy an amazing trip. Budget travelers can choose hostels, guest houses, and local restaurants. Average costs, accommodation around €50 to €150 per night, depending on location. Food around €25 to €60 per day. Transportation depends on whether you use public transport or rent a car. A comfortable mid-range trip usually costs around €120 to €200 per person per day. Luxury travelers can enjoy historic castle hotels, fine dining, private tours, and premium countryside experiences. Now, let's discuss safety. Ireland is considered one of the safest travel destinations in Europe. People are generally friendly and helpful. However, always follow basic travel rules. Keep valuables safe. Be careful near cliffs and coastal areas. Check weather conditions before hiking and respect nature. Ireland's landscapes are beautiful, but the Atlantic environment can be unpredictable. Now, let's discuss common tourist mistakes. The biggest mistake is trying to see everything too quickly. Ireland may look small on a map, but every region has something unique. Do not spend your entire trip only in Dublin. Do not ignore small villages. Do not skip local experiences. Do not plan every minute. Leave time for unexpected discoveries. Because Ireland's beauty often appears when you slow down.